So Lulu has just sent me my copy of the compilation of unofficial revised rules and the official living rules. So this is something that I created for the BIOS Genesis game. It does add just a little bit of extra stuff you have to carry since there is now a book in a box, but it's a very small box and a relatively thin little book there. So what this is a mix of the first 17 pages are my revision of the BIOS Genesis rules. They have been pretty well received. They are designed to be far more user-friendly and accessible than the official included rules. They take up less space, and because I have printed them at a nice 8.5 by 11, they are much easier to read than the tiny font that comes with the game. So, you should be able to use these revised rules for your games in general, but in case there are any questions, I also transcribed the official living rules, and those take up pages 18 through 64. These are accurate and up to date as of August 24th, 2022. These are taken straight out of Phil Eklund's current living rules PDFs, books 1 and 2. So, if you have questions about anything, any weird edge case or something super complex that my revised rules don't cover, well, now you have these extra full rules at the back. Plus, they are interesting to read and useful for reference. It's just they're not very user-friendly, as I said. Like the example of play can be nice. Mine has a small glossary. This one, of course, has a glossary that is multiple pages long. And, however, the most important and best thing about BIOS Genesis would be the footnotes, in my opinion. So I put all the footnotes at the back in one section so that when you're referring to rules, you get just rules. And then you can flip to the back for all of the extra wonderful biological goodness. This goes all the way through, looks like all 97 footnotes and credits, and then, did include Phil's Rosetta Stone. However, I think you will prefer this. The back cover is a full reference of every icon in the game, a streamlined and straightforward round summary, along with the necessary chromosome cubes for macroorganisms. So please see the description below if you want a copy of this. If you do order one, I want to be clear, I make no money off of this. This is not for profit. I don't own the rights to this. All of this is copyright Phil Eklund's, Ion Game Design, Sierra Madre Games, etc. So anything, whatever you pay is just the price for Lulu to ship it to you. That's just to print and ship. And if you have any questions or you want PDFs of it, there's also a link to the Board Game Geek thread as well. Also, if you've never played BIOS Genesis, but somehow are stumbling across this video, give it a chance. With these new rules, I think it's very, very accessible, and it's a really fun game.